Hello Terraria enthusiasts, my name is James and today I'm going to be giving a spotlight to one of the more underappreciated features in Terraria, and one that wasn't actually added until version 1.1.2, originally added as an inconsequential feature that wouldn't unbalance the game. Now these things are a really great way of giving your Terraria character a little unique flair that separates you from the rest. That's right, I'm talking about pets. But you've already read the title and you're eager for me to jump into the facts. So with that out of the way, let's begin.
10.
The very first Terraria pet was a white bunny that would be given to those who bought the physical PC Collector's Edition of the game. People who purchased this edition would also get 2 random trading cards and a poster that would either show the Terraria overworld or a collection of Terraria enemies.
9.
The Icespring pet, which has a 6.7 drop rate from Izor in the Solar Eclipse event, is actually based on the Neversoft Studios logo, which appears in the opening sequence to games such as Guitar Hero and Tony Hawk's. Just as a bonus one, this Tiki totem may be a reference to the Crash Bandicoot series, but this isn't known for sure.
8.
After the first pet was added to the PC edition of the game, it would be over a year before any more were added. However, the console edition of the game, which was released originally for the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, featured 6 pets that could all be found throughout the map. One unique feature about this though was that 4 of the pets could actually help in combat by providing minor damage to those it would encounter. This was actually before summoning items were introduced a few months later in the PC edition of Terraria and was a first for the series. These pets did however cause some minor conflicts later on in the game, as the slime pet is often confused with the slime summoner, which was later added, and the summoning device for the bee pet in the console edition is confused with the accessory, the beeswax.
7.
Since the release of 1.3, some items such as the Fairy Belt and the Shadow Orb are now called light pets, and have their own unique slot where they can be equipped. But there are actually 2 regular pets that can provide light for the player to help with caving and exploration without torches. These pets are the Cursed Sapling, which drops from the Morning Wood in the Pumpkin Moon event, and the Baby Truffle, which is sold from the Truffle NPC for 45 gold.
6.
The Cursed Sapling is unique in Terraria for a few reasons. The pet is the same name as the actual pet, which is the only pet in the game to do so, and as previously mentioned, it's one of 2 pets who provide light.
5.
The rarest pet in the game as of version 1.3 is the pet lizard, which is currently a 1 in 1000 drop chance from flying snakes and lizards. This therefore makes it one of the rarest pets, but also one of the rarest items ever in Terraria.
4.
Due to the fact that Terraria teams are separated between the console and PC editions of Terraria, there is currently a Hornet Pet in the console edition of the game, which is the full size of a hornet, and a baby Hornet Pet in the PC edition, and then later in the console edition, giving the player the choice of what size they want their Hornet Pet to be.
3.
There is currently 1 pet in the game that is exclusive to Amazon Fire TV edition of Terraria. Much like the PC Collector's Edition, this game comes bundled with the Golden Turtle. However, it isn't given to the player the moment they start, they actually have to find it.
2.
Arguably, the most useful pet in the game is the Leprechaun Pet in the mobile edition of Terraria. This pet flies around and has a chance of dropping coins as it moves. This is usually copper coins, but it does have the chance of dropping platinum coins, and by placing it in a small room and getting it to jump, you can farm this pet quite easily.
1.
Currently, the most recent pet in the game is the baby-faced monster, which is a 1 in 20 drop rate from the Brain of Cthulhu, and was added in version 1.3. This was most likely added to balance the Crimson and Corruption, as prior to version 1.3, the Eater of Worlds has a 1 in 20 drop rate for a baby eater pet. So that's about it for today's Terraria facts. Now, if you're new to the channel and you're not done binge watching Terraria, why not click here to find out my top 5 removed items from Terraria? And I'll give you a little spoiler, there are some crazy weapons on that list. Before you go, however, why not consider clicking that subscribe button? By clicking that button, you'll have access to all of my content as soon as it releases, directly to your homepage. ChippyGaming is the one-stop place for all things Terraria, so it's a smart move to stick around. That's it for today's video, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.